Hello, welcome back to our channel. We're the GraceNotesStitchers.
I'm Corrin.
I'm Colleen.
And what does my wondering eye see except a very tired Colleen?
Because today was supposed to be my day off, but then I get called and they ask if I can come in.
So we have a pooped puppy here. So it's nice because what is it? 8.5 hours of overtime. So that's pretty impressive for her. So welcome to our channel. We do chat a lot, chatter, and get ahead of ourselves. And we are a channel about cross stitch.
Yep.
Which you'll see a lot of, hopefully.
I mean, I'm going to show projects I think
I'm decent, you think?
But I hardly get stitching in.
Oh, the life of a working person, and she's not a night owl. So,
I mean, I'm not a morning person, so when I come home from work, it's very hard to stitch because I'm so tired.
She needs to find one that she's like in love with and make that her concentration right now.
Right.
All right, so I don't know. Anything else this week except for work?
I don't know. Then we sent out our packages.
Oh yeah. We got a lot of packages sent out, so we're running low on inventory, which is not a bad thing. We also sent out our Fabric of the Month Club.
We set it up, yes.
Yes, we set that up. So if you are interested in Fabric of the Month Club, we have a few options. I'm just going to say this quick because we're not talking about fabric right now. But anyway, for the Grace Notes fabrics, we have colored, we have not neutrals, and then every other month, a combo club. So we have a form about it on our Facebook group page, and I'll also put it in the Dropbox below, along with the form for your info in case you do want stuff. It's easier for me to find. So anyway, enough about that. So last week I had my little complaint session.
Right.
So yay, I was able to get Tamara's response this week, so that was really awesome. But now I'm locked out of Instagram.
And in our comments, but not our comments, but Dropbox, I had to tell her, hey, you have us listed as the GraceNotesStitchers, so
yeah, I had a mistake in there. But apparently I reported the spam too fast that they didn't think I was real. So now it just says you're locked out of your account.
Yep.
So fun.
We're locked out.
Yeah, we can't get in. So please at this time, do not contact us through Instagram. You can Facebook Messenger us or email us. Or comment on our videos. All right, so let's start with whips.
Do you want to start with me? I guess I spoke I have more. Oh, you start.
Okay. So, I'm so sorry. We're not going to start with whips.
Oh, you are going to do it?
Well, yeah. So, some of you have been seeing this for like ever.
But
this is the last you are going to see of this.
I mean, if
until
you ever
I
get
it fully finished.
Somebody's got to finish.
I have a finish.
Ding, ding, ding.
Sorry, I'm shaking it. That's probably not real good for you all.
Right.
So, I'll kind of scroll up slowly so that you can see the whole thing.
Yeah, when I walked in the door and she was holding this, and I was like, it's so tiny. I mean, it's not.
It's not tiny.
But being on the scroll rods, it seems so much bigger.
It did. The scroll rods did make it bigger.
It's not tiny.
And all those little Iberian eyelets. Let's just say I'm a little impressed with how it turned out. And so is my husband. And then, while we were hanging, we got a rolling rack to hang our fabrics because we don't want to keep folding them and everything else. And I said, I'm tired of our fabrics, our finishes being all folded up and sprinkling in the box. And so let's hang up our finishes too. And so she's like hanging our finishes, and she was like, oh, you've had a lot more finishes, Mom, than I thought you did. And they're a little bigger than some. So I was like, that's why it takes me forever to finish. Everything's big. So anyway, now do you want to do whips? Or do you want me to still start with whips?
You do whips.
Okay. So I worked on our Sunday project even though she didn't. So this is the Eiffel Quaker.
By Jordan Purvey.
By Jordan Purvey. I'm sorry.
Your fabric is Cloud Gazing by Fiberlicious 32 count. And your numbers, I don't know what your silks is.
I don't know, PR or something. So what did I do? I got this little flower done.
Good for you.
I think somebody's a little cranky.
I'm not cranky. I'm definitely not cranky. I'm just
tired.
my feet hurt. Like every time I come home, it's my feet hurt.
Because you've been standing for 8
I
hours.
know. Okay. I know I gotta get this done, and I think it works right there, but I worked in my fans at the Far East. Oops. What do I want to say about this? It's from the Oriental Odyssey by Joan Elliott. I'm stitching on 28 count even weave. I don't know. That's pretty much all the information about it. And I just maybe 100 stitches, not even.
Okay. So
Ooh, this is when you pulled out that.
You guys haven't seen for a while.
Oh, I didn't even see it up close.
I finished for my unicorn trot. No. For Uno. No.
What were you
Oh, Crystal Academy.
okay.
My project for the week. We'll talk more during games. Anyway, I finished it up. And I had to pick a new one because I have to get 750 stitches in. So I'm using my dog's piece. I call it D is for dog. I don't know. There really is not a title for this. It's a non-alphabet book. So when I pulled this piece out, only two of my girls who don't care about any of my stitching were here, but they listened to my tirade anyway. And I pulled it out and I looked at it and went, wait a second. I haven't touched this in like 7 or 8 months. And all I have left is back stitching. Like, how dumb am I?
Mm-hmm.
And then I decided this is going to be my daily 30. So for my first daily 30, I backstitched him or her. For my second daily 30, I stitched that.
Mm-hmm.
And it took me a lot more than 30 minutes. So I think I know why.
You
I haven't touched it in 7 months. So be prepared for this to take at least a week or so.
Yep.
Yeah, because my daily 30 is only 5 days. So I don't have to do all 7 days. So, yeah, I think it's looking great. And I did change the colors. The called for here was all green, and this was written in red, and all this was red. But a challenge I had 2 years ago was change up some colors. So I yanked out what I had, and I changed it to be a lot more feminine. This is going to hang by my back door where the dog leashes are kept. And all the dog pills.
That makes sense.
Stuff. So anyway, did I show you the cover photo? Probably not. A house without a home is not a dog. It does say at the top, I'm going to try to not flash you the chart here. Like on the page that the chart is, it says D is for dogs. So, you know, it really isn't the name of the chart, but it's out of a book. All right, it's all you.
Oh, well, I can say this speaking of dogs, since we're on this. There was plenty of dogs today, and I got to meet a Papillon. So when I was like, oh, he's adorable, because she started out of like he forgot his coupons at home, because they make jokes about like their pet when they're a child, and I'm kind of just like, yeah, oh, okay. But I was just like, he's adorable, and I asked if he was a Papillon, and she's like, points to you for actually saying it correctly. And then he actually walks onto the counter, and he was shedding, but I love dogs, and his name was Momo.
What was it?
Momo.
Oh.
So he was adorable. All right.
Very nice.
So I'm not showing a dog project, but I worked. So my cover photo I do not have with me. Episode 6 of Star Wars, right? Star Wars episode 6. And this is like Darth Vader's head, and I just got I've gotten plenty in this. So I don't know. This one I got really bored of it because it's really just one color, and I wanted to put another color in it, but it's really like, ooh, this color's here, this color's here, so it's like nothing's gonna work out until I fill out one color.
Well, you also have such huge
Cute snap. So when I'm working, I'm like coming this way.
I would like that, I think.
I don't like to.
I know you
Because it's
don't.
such a stiff fabric. Go ahead.
Okay. So for Mulan, I pulled out my numbers here. Since last week, it looks like, wow, a whopping 500. I thought I was doing pretty good on her. I mean, I am. I probably hit my first 1,000, which means I have to take a photo. I don't know that I did that. I have to look. Anyway, I did hit my first 1,000, and then for Uno, I am a day behind. Yesterday's Uno, I didn't do Uno. I'm not talking about games right now, am I? So I guess I'll hold that off. She's gonna get more love. We're gonna just put it there.
Okay.
She's gonna get a lot more love.
You can show another one, but I'm gonna zipper warn people.
Okay.
There we go.
This was for Unicorn Trot.
Ooh, and wait, you got the border in.
I started the border.
Not in, I meant like started.
I made more of this. Of course, this word is going to be
Coffee.
So I started the O, or got part of it. I ran out of the color, and I gotta do some
Ordering?
no comparison
Okay.
because I didn't keep the color number
Okay.
in my
What count?
little bag. Oh my god.
So is this picture
It's gotta be 32. Yeah.
Yeah, 32 count, linen, no pictures plus. Okay.
I do know the name of it. I just can't think of it. And then of course I did the border. I am doing my own colors on this. The problem is I didn't write them all down. So the blue and the burgundy I have in my project bag, but I don't have a list to know what brown I'm using. So that's where the fun part comes in. So I got 400 in that. So I'm happy with that.
Show another one.
You only have one left?
2.
Okay. Yeah. I got,
Sleeping Beauty came out from sleeping.
yeah, I got another 300 on this one. So I decided she's gonna get some more love, and I'll talk about that during the games. But I did some of this in here, and I've been working more in there too, just filling in so it looks a little thicker than it was before. So that is Sleeping Beauty by Mirabilia. And the color of fabric, I have 0 clue. That's my oldest whip right now. And this is whip oldest number 2. So both my 2 oldest are getting love. And after that, pretty much everything's the same age. Mulan was a New Year, New Start. Everything else was 2019.
I will show you my newest addition to my stitching family. This is Root Beer Float fabric, 18 count. Yeah, I just got this golden, like so I got it to the end, and this is just the half because I'm just going straight across, gonna come back and come back. But that takes some time, and our lighting was dark when we were watching some Flosstube upstairs. Upstairs, so yeah.
This has been a long, this is Wednesday, by the way. We normally film on Thursday.
So this is Pumpkin Passport by the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. Sorry about that.
So we normally film on Thursdays, but she's working, she was supposed to close tomorrow, so we planned to film tonight. We were supposed to have like this grand plan today. We were going to finish something. No, we were finishing a project this morning. We were going to fully finish something this morning. And then I'd work, and then we were going to film. Well, 2 things happened. She got called into work, so the finishing didn't happen. One of my lessons from yesterday was sick, and I let them reschedule to this evening, so I worked a little later. It's been a day.
And on my day when I was asking, like I needed to ask for a half hour, like pretty soon, because she needed her car. So I drove home on my break, and she drove me back to mail something out.
Yeah, because I had one last package to mail out.
Talk about being tired.
And I told the person it was going to be mailed out today, and I had no car because she was called in for freight. So we thought she'd only be there till, I thought she'd only be like 2 or 3. And then she said she's working till 5 or 6. And I was like, I need somebody to get home because we got to get this in the mail. So it's been interesting. All right. And then also for my Unicorn Trot, I got 400 stitches on.
Wait, did you get a new start in your shop?
I did.
Okay.
So I did 400 stitches on Alice. And I'm going to go ahead and say what other people have said. Now, they haven't said exactly what I'm going to say. So these are done, and I'm starting on Alice here. So a lot of people have commented that there were certain characters that didn't get put in. Yet we have 2 Alices.
Blech.
I mean, I understand that it's an Alice in Wonderland sampler, but it's just a little confusing.
So they didn't put March Hare in, or Dormouse, or... Oh yeah, there's Alice right there.
Yeah, Alice is very
So it's
with
like
the rabbit.
Yeah, it's like little scenes, I guess.
Yeah, so anyway, so I got all of her done because you all haven't seen that. So 400 stitches. I think my next 400 will probably finish it. we're close to finish it. So I like having that as my unicorn top piece, even though this is August. It's not going to come back out until September. So I know that sounds mediocre, but there's other things that I'm caring about more right now, which you'll see in a moment.
Okay. Sorry for the noise. I am pulling out fish, sampling of fish. I have no idea who the designer is. This is my work project, and I was debating whether bringing it down, but then I thought, oh, the other day I actually got a decent amount of stitching on it. Okay, hopefully I'm not showing you like the same progress as I just showed you last week, but I got that much done in. So I got to swap out color pretty soon, because I only brought one color with me so that I'm not digging and trying to figure out what color's which. So that's why I'm working on the fish, and there's something like when I actually work on this at home, in the pink, that I have to like frog and stuff, so. But I don't get that much done.
I have a look at my numbers. I actually got 900 on Mulan since
Oh,
videoing.
Okay.
That makes me feel a whole lot better. Do you have any other whips?
No.
Okay. I do. Let's not bump the puppy.
Okay, so this one, I'm like, she loves this project, and I can see why. Or not see why, but I can see that she loves it.
1100.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's nice, but is that 10?
Yeah.
Okay. It's 1100.
It's 1100 stitches. I'm really, really happy. Really, really loving this. And I hate to put it down.
Yes, and every time she's like, yes, what's on it? Or Uno.
Oh my goodness.
And she always goes, I don't know, she always makes me yes.
Yes, I do make her guess. But I love working on that piece. And Saturday, I decided it was going to be all day heroes and heroines. And yeah, life has been a little interesting. And I know everybody goes through this.
Don't sit on my project. She's sitting inside the Q-snap.
Well, I would suggest you move her.
Yeah.
On Saturday, I didn't get to start quite as early as I wanted to. And I started with my daily 30, of course, because I wanted to just get that done. And then I started on, which I didn't write down. Oh, yes, I did. And then I got into my heroes and heroines. But just, these past couple of days, last night, I've never gone to bed this early. We went upstairs to my room, and my husband
you were like
sat with me, and
asleep.
I laid down during Janet Jabber, and I listened to all of her. I don't know that I saw everything, but Colleen was sitting at the foot of my bed, and I was out. Like, I could feel I was asleep, but we wanted to watch somebody else, so we went ahead, and I heard her putting her on, and I don't know. I probably made it through 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But then
there's the dog underneath the covers.
With me?
No, that was this morning. Totally forgot. Because when I came to say something to you, the dog just went like,
yeah, and I
under
slept till like 9:30 this morning, so I slept a good 12 hours last night.
Lucky.
Yeah. But I had both dogs. And, it was wonderful. But the night before, so yesterday, this is why I tell you this. My totality was 276 stitches on the dogs back stitching, but I did that before I taught.
Okay.
Because I don't know, I just had more time yesterday, and so yeah, I did that before I taught. The day before, on Monday, I did 300 on Mulan, and that was before I taught most of it. I don't know, I didn't stitch at all after, I don't think, because I didn't start teaching till 5 o'clock. I had a weird day on Monday. So, yeah, the evenings have not been kind. So I did more on dogs today. I'm hoping that I can stay awake to stitch tonight.
Okay.
When I upload this video, come here. I have a visitor coming. Oh, can I update on my health here?
Oh, sure.
I don't know that it just came yesterday. My Stellara for my psoriatic arthritis came. And they told me I had to make a nurse appointment for the very first injection. So I called today, and I was hoping they'd fit me in for tomorrow. And they were looking at next week. Well, next week is crazy. It's Lauren's birthday. The end of the week, we're taking Alan to college. That's next week. 10 days.
Oh.
He took off 10 days. Today was his last day of work. So I'm just like, okay, I know it's going to take a little bit for this new medicine to kick in.
Right.
But as soon as you start it, you can't take your old medicine anymore, which hasn't been helping anyway. And I'm sitting here going, I want to be able to go to West Virginia. And if I'm feeling the way I've been feeling the last few weeks, I cannot make a 5-hour drive.
Right.
I just know that. So I was like, I got to get this medicine started. Because even if I feel a little bit better, I'm pushing and I'm going.
Mm-hmm. Are you feeling any better?
No, it's going to take at least a week. So they called me back to schedule the appointment. Mm-hmm. So I didn't even tell you this part. I had left a voicemail. Anyway, so when they called back, I'm like, okay, obviously we're having a hard time finding a day and time. I said, my daughter is type 1 diabetic. I said, I've been giving her shots for like 15 years. Mm-hmm. I mean, 13 and a half, 14 years, whatever.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, if it's just for me to come in and learn to give a shot, do I really have to come in? And she's like, well, if you're comfortable giving it yourself. I said, I watched the Stellara video. I feel comfortable. And they're like, okay. Mm-hmm. Now, granted, I was planning on Leanne giving me the shot.
Yeah.
But I was still trying to work up the nerve for me to give myself the shot. So they called me back 10 minutes later. I heard you wanted to give yourself the shot, but we want to educate you a little bit. Can I go over some stuff? Sure. So I went through this whole thing. Okay. They're like, okay, I guess you can go ahead and give yourself the shot. Well, before she even called, I have performance anxiety. So I have a pill that I can take. It's a beta blocker, and it lowers your heart rate. Because thinking about giving myself a shot, my heart rate is like at 130.
Even getting a shot, there's me like cringing.
Yeah.
So
I went ahead and I had already taken this. And I was like, I guess I should. They like, you took your Zoljan, so maybe you should wait until tomorrow. Well, I already took this pill. I'm not waiting until tomorrow. Sorry, guys. So, are you rushing me?
No, I'm saying like you already worked up your nerves.
Yeah.
And all that. You're like, no.
I'm like, no. This is being done because I have this little girl student who gets a half-hour lesson, but 15 minutes of it is playing with the dogs. And the reason being is if she doesn't get that time to play with the dogs, it's a half hour of torture. Because she plays the same thing for half an hour and she keeps playing it incorrectly. What we have learned is if she plays her song from last week through one time and knows that she's going to get time with the dogs, she plays it correctly. If she knows that time with the dog is coming, then when she learns her new piece, she actually listens and does what I ask her to do. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, this is built into her time because otherwise it takes half an hour to play one song.
Doggy baskets in the living room. There's dogs across, but I mean, she's good.
Yeah, so I had Lauren come down, be in the room with her and with Paris because Twilight didn't want anything to do with her. Leanne and I went up to my room because this was an hour later after my pillow had time. And I just sat there. It took me a whole 5 minutes to get up the nerve to do it. But I did it. I jabbed myself. I used my stomach. And it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
Okay.
So, because you give it in flab. That's why I was scared to my leg. I'm like, my leg doesn't have that much flab. So I did my stomach. I'm like, hey, I got plenty of flab here. So Leanne's sitting there going, grab the flab. I'm like, great. But, she was there to kind of give me confidence. And I did it. So in 4 weeks, I have to give my next dose. And I know I'm going to go through this again. But at least it's done. So we're getting somewhere. Hopefully. We'll see. All right. So there you go. That's my big, huge thing. Talking about games. Okay.
That was our life. That was our life update.
That was my life update. Games. How you been doing?
I've been stinking because they had a pop-up event in Daily 30 that I got maybe half of it done.
I got them all done.
I could have, but I was like, today's the last day. No. And then
they had you taking pictures of different items. You could do up to 10. And
I think that's where, that's what I knew I was like, did I work on this? So I did work on episode 6.
So that was over the weekend. So that's where I started with my Life Begins After Coffee, and Alice. That's where I was.
Yeah. Okay.
Getting my 100 stitches because you could double dip with Unicorn Trot, which was great, and I was really happy about that. So with Uno, that was my big thing. Nothing's been called much except for Heroes and Heroines and Mulan. So this week, when we got a wild card, so today is Wednesday. Monday was called Wild, and I went with Mulan because I need my 2,000 stitches. So I'm halfway through the 200. I'm at 150. So I only have 50 more 100 line stitches. And then for yesterday was called Uno, which means put 100 in everything. So I'm like so far behind. But tomorrow I don't work, but my husband's off. So as long as he does something on his own, I'll be fine.
Right.
He's going to hound me about dyeing fabrics, but you know.
Okay.
The other thing was, so I didn't get to put more into Heroes and Heroines like I really, really, really wanted. And then the other game, yes, with Crystal Academy, you can sub in. So I am now subbing in dogs.
Okay.
Is that what I said? No, Sleeping Beauty. Because I haven't finished Whip Go on her. That's the plan.
Okay.
So I want to finish up my Whip Go on Sleeping Beauty. So I think that's all I really...
The way you work on Heroes and Heroines, like, I want to start my hate, or maybe it could be, what's it called? Honeymoon Sunset. I want to be like that, and I'm like, I'm obsessed with my project.
So that's what else I was going to say about that one. On Saturday, I actually, on my lamp, my magnifier, I taped all my little tiny things that I had made for my threads. So because I actually got to stitch all day, I got those all taped up, and like I actually had myself set up, and I was so happy and so thrilled. And I want another day like that. I'd love to have another day like that.
I have noodle arms.
You have noodle arms.
Because I was picking up these boxes and blah, blah, blah. Because I'm not going to bore you about that. But just every time I'm like...
You got some haul.
Do I?
You did. Something came back into stock on Etsy.
Oh, because I didn't download them. I forgot. Okay, so I showed you my episode 6. So, on Etsy, all my patterns of those series came back.
Well, they disappeared.
Yeah, they disappeared. Yeah, so I snatched them up. I've got them because I love them. Oh, you're so adorable. So yeah, that is my home.
I had my iPad. I'm looking around like a crazy person. Another one had a sale, so I finally figured out which Disney princess I wanted.
You gotta
and it's still on sale.
And zoom in.
I'll zoom in a little bit. But it's one of those big, huge stained glass. If you watch Hannah Dowling. Oops. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. I'll come right back to that.
Other than after
for my games,
we have to watch Hannah Dowling.
No. So Crystal Academy, I didn't have my whole list written up. So I came into the second term. They had deleted all of our progress photos, which we knew they were, but I thought they'd leave the cover photos of what we had planned and started. So I had no idea. I came in late to that, if y'all remember. So there was a separate place we were supposed to put our list of whips. And I didn't. So I had to go back through all of my Flosstube videos. Thankfully, I tell you guys what I'm working on for Crystal Academy. Because I had to go back through and watch all my videos and write down in the order that they were in. So it's done. I got it. My list is up. But the headmistress gave me detention.
Yeah, I know you're giggling behind or wherever you are.
So it's okay because I chose Mulan to put my 400 stitches in. Because she needs the attention. So it's okay. I'm going to deal with my detention. And I'm going to do it.
Okay.
Let's go back to Hall. Is that not pretty? It's all the princesses.
If you can see it.
If you can see it. I know. I probably have fingerprints.
Or lighting. Or it's so tiny.
Yeah. Because I'm in the Etsy website. I'm not like on my iPad. And then I got a whole collection.
There you go. Yeah, just do that. No, it doesn't zoom.
Click to zoom. We look like little idiots here. Anyway. I got some shoes with some princesses. I just couldn't resist. I've had them in my shopping cart forever. And they were on sale. So I went for it. So that was my Etsy haul.
Mm-hmm.
And then the reason I got this out was because I wanted to make sure I credited the right person, because last week I told you I couldn't remember. Sorry. So it's Dark Carnival Designs on Etsy.
Whoa, somebody got this. I didn't even realize that.
She had this packaged so nicely so that this wouldn't get bent, and then it bent a little in my bag. So I got a project bag for my Tale as Old as Time, Sal.
Lucky you, and isn't this like a custom size?
It is a custom size. So I contacted her and I said I use 11 by 11
What's your charm?
Q-snaps.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't even see it.
It's the
It's Lumiere and
Lumiere
Cogsworth.
Isn't
Isn't that
How do you
cute?
find a charm? That's so cool.
That's so cute. So I got that, and then of course, I'm sorry.
No, don't scratch.
I got the matching Graham guard.
No, I was gonna say Q-snap. Graham guard for a Q-snap.
And then my order finally came in for
What's that?
came in for 31, and it says in progress.
I have my haul I didn't show.
Oh, that's
It's
not
not
really.
really-
It's
it's
not
not really.
Flosstube related. So this is for whips. It's a project bag. It's canvas. It's I got it on sale. And then I had my sister tell me, I said, what should I write on this? I'm tired of writing the same thing all the time. And she's like, what is it for? I said, well, it's for my cross stitch projects while I'm working on them. And she goes, let's write in progress. I like that because my sister had no idea what we used the word whip.
Yeah.
So I thought in progress was perfect.
So it's
and I'll write whip on another one.
So it's a bag. Ip bag.
All right, and then I didn't even open this because crazy busy. And it came yesterday. I got a good amount of stuff yesterday. My Cross Stitcher magazine. This is for September. You want to show that?
Okay.
I'm sure you're going to
It's
take
a
that.
Ellie elephant needle case. She sees a drum. No,
I've never made anything
kit
like
thing.
that.
Ellie elephant or something. L elephant.
Look what's
Yeah,
in there.
So can I mention what I got?
Yeah, it's a gift, a graduation gift.
So I'm in work, and just I might register. Oh, sorry. Oh, it's so cute. Show it.
Oh, I didn't want to interrupt your story. I couldn't help it. Oh my god, I have goosebumps.
Ooh, I like this. It's like greetings from everywhere.
Is it true?
Oh, I like it. Anyway,
I'll show you what she likes after.
so can't you like do you see the resemblance? Look,
This
you
is
gotta
what-
look at the camera.
This is what Colleen wants to stitch.
Um.
This is why I get the Cross Stitcher magazine. It's just our style.
Okay.
It's really us. I'm gonna let her in while Colleen talks.
So I'm at work,
on,
and
baby.
she had to drop me off at work yesterday because
I had lunch with my friend.
she had lunch with her friend, and then so I'm at register and I look over. That's Mom, and I just know it's her. So then I saw she's talking to someone. I was like, who is she with? There's her friend. So then she comes up to the register, and her friend wasn't done shopping, so she was just there to say hello and everything. She had to head up. She holds up a purse. It's the same brand, 31. And it has a beautiful C embroidered on it, and it's got that wreath on it, and I was just
Tissue
like,
paper.
I was like, wow, and I thought it was just a bag or something, but it's a purse, so that's my new purse, and I didn't have to buy
It's
a
a
purse.
denim blue.
A denim-ish. It is a lighter blue, but that's a graduation gift, and I was like, wow. And then there's more stuff, and I'm like, wow. So
Yeah.
definitely writing her a thank you note, and I'm just so thankful. So I'm very happy about it.
I just noticed our tripod is like on 2 legs, so this is also, it's called Autumn Arrival.
Ooh.
Still doing my little flip though. I know, I don't do it very thorough. It's part 3.
Oh,
That's this one you're doing?
what?
Or those your...
She still found something to lay on. What is it? Everyone's buying these like Scentsy packs, and I wanted to ask someone. She bought like 10 of them.
Would you like to beach, guys and goals?
I love these smells of autumn. Like if any season I like, it's
Oh, I think,
the autumn. I love it.
yeah, this is the whole reason I'm getting this.
Oh, okay.
This is the stitch along for this month that I haven't started. I agree. I mean, I think Christmas has some pretty good scents with the peppermint and stuff like that.
Right.
But to be honest, spring and summer they put out all flowery scents, and I'm
Right.
allergic to all of them. And linen scents, and
Right.
linen's okay, but
Almost those bath scents.
and ocean, like an outdoorsy blah. Sorry,
No offense.
I'm
no
allergic to most of them.
offense. But you know,
fall is apple and pumpkin
Yeah,
and
so when
ginger and
cinnamon, like some cinnamon or vanilla. Just these smells. I was just like,
yeah, they consider vanilla
They're
at
so
Christmas, like a warm
good.
vanilla, which.
But yeah, you get a nice, like, if you were burning that kind of candle, you're like, ooh, that smells good.
And I love candles.
I know. But they're not even candles, they're just packets. I don't even know what they use them for. Ooh. Even, I was just looking at this little thing. It's a plastic or something. But you turn it into like a little cottage or something.
Is that the rooms?
What is it?
It's a 3D
Greenhouse.
greenhouse.
What?
Huh.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Oh, look, Puppy Love was right on the front. Interesting. I happen to really like this magazine. I don't regret that purchase in the least. I don't regret many purchases. Let's face it. So I did mention our fabrics, the sign-up list. I think that's all I really have.
Now she's scratching it at my fabric.
Well, how about we not lay it down?
It's propped up.
And any plans?
Work. Actually get to full time.
I do have a car project now.
Car project, right.
I stitched one when I was at the orthodontist the other day.
Let me figure out. Is it bigger? Oh no, it's summer delivery.
Yeah. So I got a little bit of, I'm not enough to show y'all because it's really hard to work on. And I do it one-handed when I'm in public because I don't put my knee up. So it was a little awkward to work on.
Plans.
We're not going to West Virginia until next week, so...
Which I might not be going, so...
You aren't going because we're not in the car.
Yes, okay. So plans. Sleep. I want to sleep.
Cross-stitch plans.
Get at least 100 stitches for the next time I see you.
Oh my goodness.
Actually do stuff in my games, I don't know.
Yeah. My plan is to at least get 1,000 in Mulan this week. And maybe catch up on Uno. I should be able to catch up on Uno.
Oh, I got paid.
Yeah.
That, because I don't know if I said like I had those problems last time. But I opened up my bank account, or whatever you say, I opened the app and I was just like, oh, where's my money? So I'm happy. Like, yeah, I felt like, oh, my work actually feels like it's paying off.
But that was only her 3-day week that she got paid for. Her paycheck for next week's going to be compared to this.
Okay. Because I get paid 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, all right. This was, oh, wait, we have a winner.
Oh. Because you covered it up.
Oh,
No,
wait, it's not that fabric.
We
Where
don't
is
know
it?
where
it's
it
over
is.
here.
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
It is right here.
Yeah, I meant to say this. Okay, so you have stuck through us, and we were going to do it before haul, I guess.
But we had a drawing, and our winner is...
No, wait. So you can't... Sorry, we don't have a random comment generator thing. So, you don't get to see your screen... Okay, you don't get to see your name pop up. But we'll give you a big reveal. It is... Jess from Stitches of Sass.
Woo! Congratulations, Jess. And we had said that if we reach 600...
Oh, we reached 600!
We're going to give this away. So this is just a little, like a light mocha color fabric. I don't know how true it's coming through. It is 18 count. After dyeing, the size is 12.5 by 13.5. Which I think the pre-dye would have been 13 by 14 because it does shrink. So, yes, it's going to be a little bit smaller than 18 count to work on.
Okay.
Anyway.
Because you used Ada in the last 2 videos ago or something, I think your word should be tan.
Or how about mocha?
It's not mocha.
It's a light mocha.
No.
Or latte.
Okay, say latte.
Latte. We are going to look for the word latte.
Okay.
Hey, I like coffee.
I mean, if you want to say about your coffee, you can even go, hey, I don't drink coffee, but a latte or something.
I drink lattes.
I don't know.
No, I don't drink. If you use any form of the word, because we go through manually, it will be
manually, so we know exactly
So
what
if you
we're
use the
looking
word
at.
latte. But yes, thank you very much. We have reached 600 subscribers. So
we're over halfway
exciting.
to our, what do you call it? Our graduation from the 1,000 subs, under 1,000 subs club.
Yeah. Don't know how long it's going to take us to get there, but we're looking forward to it. So sorry that you missed out. And Jess, I have your address, so we'll be sending that out on a day that I have my car.
All right.
So with that, hopefully this is a little bit shorter for you guys. We're going to say goodbye.
Happy stitching!